Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 11th to the 17th of November 2019 for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising. I hope you're well, Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm just choosing an overarching card, seeing what the message is for you this week. Okay. Okay, angel, spirits, guides, what's the message for Sagittarius for this week? We have the Queen of Swords. Look, beautiful card, Sagittarius. Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense energy. She represents truth. Cutting to the truth of a situation, reading between lines in order to see the reality of the situation so she can make decisions or impart her judgment, advice, or her voice, speak her truth in some way. It might well be that some of you are needing to see truths. You are making decisions, choices based on the reality of the situation now. It might well be that there's also a Libra in your life as well. This is a Libran energy. And Libras are all about balance as well, Sagittarius. There's a reminder here that the Queen of Swords has balance between the heart and the mind. So there's a message of you need to deal with your internal world when the Queen of Swords appears. Get balance, get perspective from within in order to get perspective in your external world. Beautiful message. Okay, we're going to pull an angel answer card. See what the message the angels want to bring you this week. Oops. Angels, what does Sagittarius need to hear this week, please? Message for Sagittarius, please. Okay. This is interesting. We have peaceful resolution. And the Queen of Swords, her counterpart is justice. It might well be that if there's been some disagreement or conflict that's been going on in your external world, you're going to find solution. There's going to be, balance is going to be restored. Truth is going to come to light. Powerful message. It is all about getting balance back in your life now, allowing you to move forward. Okay, Sagittarius. Now let's pull a reading card. So angel, spirits, guides, what's the message please that Sagittarius needs to hear? Manifesting dreams. I love it. Look at this. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. Beginning to manifest your own dreams. And it might well be that as soon as you find that balance from within, as soon as you see the truths of the situation or maybe make a decision or choice that you need to make, that's when you get one step closer to your hopes, dreams becoming a reality. Okay. So let's see what the cards have to say, Sagittarius. Angel, spirits, guides. What's the message for Sagittarius, please? Message for Sagittarius, please, from the 11th to the 17th of November 2019, please. Okay, past position, Sagittarius. Oh, do you know 2 cards came out? Look at this. Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Let's leave it the way it is. Okay, present position. 2 of Swords. There's that Libran energy again. The challenge for Sagittarius, we have the Empress. Interesting. Advice from Spirit. 6 of Wands and the outcome. Beautiful. We have the 3 of Wands. Okay, so let's clarify those cards now. So, Angel Spirits Guides, can we have clarifiers for the cards that are on the table, please, for Sagittarius, 11th to the 17th of November 2019, please. Sign of Sagittarius, please. Okay. Right, Sagittarius. So, the Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man in the past position. Clarifying that, we have the 5 of Swords. The 2 of Swords in the present position for Sagittarius. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Let me get another card on that, please. 6 of Swords, beautiful. The Empress, please, in the challenge position. We've got the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Wands in the advice from Spirit. We have the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Wands in the outcome, please, for Sagittarius. I just get this a lot. I get duplicates, which is interesting, duplicates of cards. But look at this. Bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, we've got the King of Pentacles. Beautiful energies. Okay, let me move those over a little bit so I can get that King of Pentacles on the camera. Okay. Here we are, so hopefully you can see him now. Okay, so let's look at these. I'm going to start with this, and this is why I think that Queen of Swords energy is coming up, Sagittarius, because for some of you this is in the past, but for some of you this is what you might be dealing with. I put these cards in categories. Invariably some of you are at different life stages, so it's the energies and the messages that might matter better. The 5 of Swords is about when we think negatively, negativity in the mind. It conflicts us, it keeps us stuck, it keeps us just unstable, unsettled. We can't get perspective when this card appears. Now, it might well be, for some of you, you've experienced this, Sagittarius. You might be feeling a bit of this, or you might have been in this kind of situation. Could be to do with other people. Now, it might be that there's also conflict in your external world, actual conflict with other people. Not something that's just affecting you on your internal world, but also actually in your external environment. Could be conflict. This is the card of victory, but it comes at a cost. And the question is here, choose your battles wisely, because there is always a cost to this kind of energy, and it might not allow you to restore balance, as that Queen of Swords does. It might well end up costing you something. So there's a victory, but it is a kind of like a you win but you lose kind of situation. This is Venus in Aquarius. There is a message of now is the time to really consider what you need to be involved in, what you need to concern yourself with, and where you need to refocus. Because I feel for some of you, this is kind of like distracting energy. It's energy that's only going to bring you down. And there is a message now to focus on your own path. And that's very much the Hanged Man and the Knight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man is a card of seeing really into the future. He is still hanging from the tree of knowledge, but his inner world is jumping light years ahead, really looking into the future. and understanding and finding answers on how to move forward, what you want and what you don't want in life now. Sometimes to do with conflict, whether it's internal or external. It is about looking at things from a different perspective in order to release from stagnation or not feeling that you're moving on from it. And that Hanged Man is, look at it from a different perspective. See if there's any alternative course that you can travel now or choose. Because I feel for some of you, now is the time, certainly with the Queen of Swords, to refocus on your path. She is very clear in the direction that she's going. She sees things crystal clear in the decisions that she needs to make, the actions that she needs to take now, where she's heading, what she wants in life. I think things are becoming clear to you. And that's very much the Hanged Man energy as well. You could have a light bulb moment. You could suddenly have a solution that comes to you that resolves any conflict or any negative thinking that you might be experiencing at the moment. And understand how to bring change into your life. I feel for some of you, the Knight of Pentacles is where you're now getting back on track. Whatever that Five of Swords energy was, this is you refocusing, being practical, putting one step in front of the other, doing all the practical things that you need to do to bring about positive change. It feels, both of these energies feel like stagnation. I think some of you feel like you've been caught in Groundhog Day, but a negative experience, Sagittarius, that you just don't seem to be able to get out of. This is where there is change happening even though you can't see it. This field has been ploughed. The seeds are beginning to push down the roots. And even though there's nothing going on above the surface, doesn't mean nothing's happening. And that's the message of the Knight of Pentacles. There is opportunity coming. You're on track for where you're going. The answers that you're finding this week are true to you. You need to take note of as well, because they're divinely given to you as well. The halo around the Hanged Man's energy is the universe, God the divine, inspiring him, giving him answers, wisdom, advice on the path, on solutions. And I feel for some of you, slowly but surely, things are beginning to change. It could be there's opportunity as well. I think some of you are certainly in search of new opportunity, whether that's to do with money and career, whether that's to do with your own self-worth, self-esteem, re-establishing that, whether it's putting something practical in place, taking practical steps to bring greater fruition into your life. Whatever this is, or bringing something that you value into life, whatever this is, Sagittarius, I feel you're turning your back on this kind of energy. And the message is, be practical. Allow that truth to really bring back balance to your life and set you free. Here's the thing though, we have the moon in Libra, so quite a lot of Libra energy, Sagittarius. Maybe you're associated with the Libra. The Two of Swords is when we need to trust our intuition in order to make choices. Choices aren't going to be found in your external world, and I feel it's to do with this energy here. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. There's a message of releasing from being stuck. You need to make decisions or choices, something that you might not want to face, something that you might be guarded about facing. But nevertheless, the swords are about truth. They're about clarity. And you can only see the truth and clarity when you take off that blindfold. And to make those decisions and choices, we have the moon here in the top right hand corner to say now is the time to trust your intuition, to understand how to guide yourself through something that might have been emotional, something that might have been challenging, something that could have caused you imbalance between your heart and your emotions as well, heart and your mind even. So I feel this is go within. Deep down, you know the steps that you need to take, the action that you need to make in a situation. And I think for some of you, There's a big message here. The Five of Pentacles is a card when you remain stuck, you just get more negative. You just get more frustrated. Your own value, your own self-worth, your own self-image can be questioned in some respects. You might question it. It might well be also that, you know, some of you are struggling financially and you just don't see how to look on the bright side of things. And yet the Five of Pentacles is all about perspective. It says that lack breeds lack. When you vocalize your negativity, when you think negativity, when you feel negativity, all of this kind of energy, it just brings more back at you. This is very much a card of what you put into something, you'll get back. So if you put in negativity in this situation, you just get that back twofold. These two people are outside a church. They could easily go in and seek shelter from the cold, but they don't even see the church. There's a message here, a couple of things. The first is that that church is a representative of God, the divine, the universe, is with you at your lowest point as well as at your highest point too. That you're being guided forward. And as you are, because you've got the Hanged Man here, which is a very powerful spiritual card. And you've also, now is the time to get perspective, to see the bigger picture in something, to take a step back in order to understand how you might be holding yourself back, or how other people might just be bringing you down, distracting you from allowing yourself to move forward. This is about understanding you need to own a situation rather than the situation owning you. And I think as soon as you do, here comes the swords again. We have clarity, we see the truth. The truth allows you to move on. The truth allows you to make decisions, choices, take steps, to put something behind you and move forward with real clarity in where you're going. Now this can be relocation, this could be for a job, Sagittarius, could be, you know, where you're wanting more financial income, could also be that you're just moving home, you're in a period of transition even. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the career front, could be to do with whatever you value in life. This is where I feel for some of you, you're just beginning to take the steps to really get back on track. Because you're seeing what you want and what you don't want. And there's something about overcoming any fear, any negativity, to come through the other side of a situation and restore balance. There's a lot of balanced energy in this as well. Sixes are all about balance. And your challenge. I feel for some of you it could be, and you know, this, whether it's, if it's not career, it could be to be open to receive new love. Could be open to receive something that brings happiness or fulfillment into your life as well. That could be linked with careers too. But certainly this is where the Knight of Cups is somebody who searches for happiness, for emotional connection, for love. Now there could be a message of self-love here, connected to your own self, who you truly are in order to find direction. But either way, the Knight of Cups could be an offer of something, an offer or an opportunity, or an invitation that kind of is looking up. It says things start to look up. The Empress is all about something new. She is the birth, she represents the birth of the new ideas. So she is always pictured as pregnant because she is all about creation, or represents the fact that we are all co-creators of our own lives, along with the universe, and we have more power than we realise. You see, she is fully aware of her capabilities. She is fully aware that when she sets her mind to something, she can bring that seed to fruition, to make it happen in a real life. She's surrounded by her own paradise on earth. And she looks at you directly now. This is a Libran energy as well. Interesting. She looks at you now to say, you too can do exactly the same. You too, when you really find emotional centeredness from within and bring that change from within yourself, you too can bring real change in your external world. And now is the time to embrace the new. Now is the time to accept change. Now she is linked to specifically money and love. So it might well be in those two areas there is an opportunity to connect to something new now, which just brings a happier direction, a happier turning point to your life. But it's your challenge, Sagittarius, is to embrace the new. And certainly I feel for some of you with this energy here, there's some stagnating energy. It could be caused by other people or situations that you're in at the moment, or how you're approaching a situation as well. There is an opportunity most definitely to bring a positive shift and put something behind you. If you make decisions, choices, communicate your position clearly, all of that kind of thing, to come through the other side of something and embrace the new. Because I do feel we have manifesting dreams, and she is the ultimate person who manifests. She creates. She is a 3. 3s are all about the beginnings of manifestation, and I feel for some of you now is the time. So the advice from Spirit, Sagittarius, is you can conquer this. You've got two, I think you've just got 2 6s. I'm just looking. You've got 2 6s. Yeah. So you have the power to restore balance and equilibrium to your life. You have the power to put something behind you. Generally, the 6s are all about putting something behind you in order to embrace the new a lot of the time. And this is the 6 of Wands. This is your energy. The Wands energy is your energy, saying you can be victorious, you can achieve, you can get a milestone, you can bring success into your life. This is somebody who has overcome challenges to come through the other side of a testing situation. And they claim their crown here. You can see the victory crown here, the victory wreath. Very much linked with the world card. For that reason, because there are achievements to be had, there is accomplishments to be had. And know your own power. Know your own power to bring positive change. That's what the Empress is saying to you. You lack for nothing. And when you get perspective on that, Sagittarius, when you see the truth of that, when you take a moment to really understand how to deal with situations, how to overcome them, how to move forward to victory, to success, putting something behind you now that needs to be put behind you, it is all linked with your mind, I feel. There's some emotional involvement here, but, you know, I can see that with the cups as well. There's a promise that you can be happy again as well with the Empress card. But it is all, I feel your mind is playing tricks on you maybe. And now is the time to really get perspective, to look at things face on, because that's what the Queen of Swords is. You can restore balance. Truth is on your side. She is an energy that says she understands how to move forward in a situation. She sees your path clearly. And now I feel for some of you, you're just beginning to find it. And this is the advice from Spirit. Get perspective. And if you do, you release from stagnation. Because you've found the answers. Because I mean, it's a beautiful energy, the Hanged Man, because look at this, you know, he is in the middle of the card, and this tree of knowledge, it didn't have to go straight down. Other cards, it doesn't show the tree going straight down, but I like the Rider-Waite deck for this reason, Sagittarius, because this tree goes straight down the middle, and it is all about alignment. Whatever you're seeing, whatever answers that you're finding, however you're looking at things with fresh eyes, it is giving you direction. It is giving you an understanding of how to align with where you need to be. And that's very much the 3 of Wands energy. It is a card of taking steps to align to where you need to be. Embracing the new. Some small achievements here as well with the 3 of Wands. Things beginning to happen. A glimmer of success on the horizon maybe for some of you. You know, there are ships here on the horizon. And though you're not completely achieving it in this card, this person turns their back. They're moving on from looking at the past. They're moving on from being distracted by negativity or other people conflicting them in some way. They're taking decisive action to bring about growth, success. The ones are all about success, potential. That when you really channel that fire energy, you can make things happen. And there is a promise here of Sagittarius of really achieving long term the steps that you're taking now, the effort that you're putting in. There's a kind of message that you will be rewarded long term. Beautiful. Whatever you have the opportunity to embrace the new of, you're going to bring great value into your life. Now, you know, that can be in relationships, that can be in your home, your property, that could be to do with your health. But this is somebody who also understands how to make money, how to be successful on the business and career front. This is a card of Taurus. You could be also offered an opportunity potentially by an earth sign, because we have the Knight of Pentacles at the beginning of the reading that was saying there was an opportunity coming into you. And I feel this is the opportunity that might be offered to some of you. So very good in terms of money and career, Sagittarius. But this is also as an energy where you are finding, where you are getting back to the place where you want to be. Finding your alignment in the universe. And understanding now to take the steps that you need to take to bring positive growth, positive change, material success in your life. Very successful on the career and money front, I have to say. So beautiful, beautiful energies, Sagittarius. Oh, I love it. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. And just know, you're being asked to manifest your dreams. Don't doubt it. Don't let that moon energy of doubt, of fear, of questioning your abilities come into your life now. This is about taking those steps, because I feel for some of you the time is now. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and have a lovely week, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time.